So I'm here with Nurun from MongoDB. We are here at Ignite. Nurun, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
I'm very good. First thing first, Nurun, who you are, what is it that you do?
All right. So I lead the partner engineering team at MongoDB. And this team is responsible for building integrations and solutions with our strategic partners.
So, Nurun, I've been following MongoDB for many years. Obviously, it's a known solution out there in the database space. But recently, you guys started joining us, partnering with Microsoft, and specifically in the Arc-enabled Kubernetes space. Tell me about this.
Yeah, so we've been working with Microsoft for a very long time. Our partnership is not a new one, but the integrations have picked up, as you rightly said, very recently. So the Arc-enabled integration basically certifies MongoDB Enterprise Advanced to be vetted into Arc-enabled Kubernetes clusters, right? So what this does is it gives you the best of both worlds. So it gives you the reliability and the scalability that comes with MongoDB, but at the same time, it gives you the oversight and the overall management using Azure Arc.
Yeah.
So what you're able to do with this is you're able to monitor your Kubernetes clusters deployed with Arc from the Azure portal. But at the same time, you're able to monitor MongoDB that's deployed within them. And one of the key things that we are able to do now with Azure Arc is also look at multiple Kubernetes clusters. So like what we are showing here. So what you're able to do is you're able to take customer data and you're able to zone it out according to where the customer sits. Now what that allows you to do is you have data sitting very close to your customer within the same database and being fully managed using Arc, right? So this gives you amazing performance because you have low latency as your data is sitting there. But at the same time, MongoDB sharding makes sure you don't have to do any data movement manually. So all this movement happens automatically. So it's
And it's kind of interesting that you're bringing this up because lately I've been dealing a lot with the notion of documentations at the edge. I know it kind of sounds kind of funny because documentations were always at the edge, but it was always in the notion of the kind of the personal user experience. But when it comes to enterprises, right, and when you're trying to reason over data, and obviously with MongoDB being one of the most obvious solutions for that, I think it's pretty interesting, especially in this world of, SLMs that are at the edge, trying to reason over documentations, trying to, get a sense out of this. So eventually you can incorporate this in more like enterprise setting. And I think that this is kind of what you guys are up to in a sense. And I'm really excited to see like you guys being part of this marketplace offering right now.
Absolutely. So you're absolutely right. I agree with it. One of our biggest problems initially was that we were trying to solve was how do you get data as close to the user as possible? And that's what this is. Now, once we were able to do it, how do you actually manage and monitor something like that? How do you apply security and compliance across something like that? And that's where Arc comes in. So Arc plus MongoDB really completes the whole enterprise story in terms of distributed applications, data sitting where it needs to sit, and at the same time, no operational overhead for the customer themselves.
That's awesome. I'm really excited to start seeing, partners and ISVs like yourself joining to the program. So before wrapping up here, we're here at Ignite. There's a lot of buzz around us. What is the thing that you caught out of all this great energy that we're seeing?
Yeah, so it's been an amazing 2 days at Ignite, right? And we've been working with Microsoft on things we wanted to do at Ignite. So we wanted to do our AI Studio integrations, our Fabric integrations, Arc enablement, and all of these things. So the launches have been amazing. We're meeting a lot of partners and a lot of customers, and the messaging is resonating, right? So the amount of feedback that we are getting, it tells us that we are moving in the right direction in terms of this partnership.
And it's always good to know that you're getting live feedback from the audience, knowing that you're heading in the right direction. Nurun, thank you so much for joining me here at Ignite, and thank you, and we're going to see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.